injecting revenue into the coffers of Osun State.
Both of our leaders are high, your name. Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
Thereby ensuring that all activities regarding mining follow due process. In his remarks, Governor Adeleke charged the committees to be responsive to their duties, stressing that the Revenue Committee should make sure all the revenue accruing to the state governments are adequately covered and cornered for common good of the people of the state. He similarly explained that the Revenue Committee was set up in line with his campaign promises to increase the internally generated revenue of the state. Mr. Governor reiterated his goal to block all leakages in the revenue sector, adding that his administration will never condone a situation whereby government revenues are siphoned into private purses. On the part of the Committee on Solid Mineral Resources, the governor assured them that all necessary cooperation and support will be given to them with a view to recovering and protecting the state's solid mineral resources.
This committee is saddled with serious assignment of recovering and protecting our common asset, our God-given solid mineral resources. My administration is committed to protecting Osun assets across board. Hence, I am today building strong satellite on the solid mineral sector, especially the activities of Shekilola Company and other similar companies operating in our gold fields. To this end, I urge the public and all stakeholders to take note of these three major points. One, Osun State, according to Escam's law, is entitled to 13% derivation from every ounce of gold extracted from our gold and other solid mineral fields. Shekilola and other operating companies are expected by law to pay Osun State 13% derivation on the value of gold and other solid minerals produced in the last 25 years. To date, we have no record of any payment made by Shekilola and other mining companies to Osun State. My administration is determined to recover every penny owed Osun State by companies operating in Osun gold field.
Workers' welfare. The state henchman in the last 100 days also declared that the state workforce and the entire people of the state will enjoy his administration maximally. The governor made a promise in his remarks at the interreligious service held to welcome him into the office of the governor in Osogbo, the state capital. It was his first official entry into the state secretariat, Bolaji House, Osogbo, where his office is located. Amid singing and dancing, the entire workforce, as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, were at the main gate of the secretariat waiting for his arrival, and pronto the governor emerged. The new state helmsman was received at the main gate of the government secretariat by the excited civil servants who sang praises and appreciation song to God for his emergence. Speaking at the occasion, the governor, who joyfully sang thanksgiving songs to God as he narrated his political testimony, expressed appreciation to Osun people for welcoming him with joy. In line with his official calling, in his capacity as the Chief Executive Officer of Osun State, Senator Jackson Ademola Nuruddin Adeleke held maiden meeting with heads of ministries, departments, and agencies of government, where he expressed commitment to run an administration that will accord fairness and justice to all sectors of the state. While extending a hand of fellowship to them with a view to moving the state forward, Senator Adeleke urged the accounting officers of various ministries, departments, and agencies of government to work assiduously in engendering a virile civil service that interprets well the vision and mission of the new administration. He similarly assured the heads of ministries, departments, and agencies of government in the state that he will run an open-door policy that will be accessible to all and sundry, with a view to bridging the gap between the executive and the civil service. Governor Adeleke similarly tasked them on the need to maintain high level of dedication and commitment to service in their various ministries, departments, and agencies, stressing that he will not condone any form of indiscipline or civil service infraction. Earlier, the Secretary to the State Government, Honorable Teslimi Igbalayi, had on behalf of the Governor presented the 6 new executive orders of government to the heads of ministries, departments, and agencies of government for immediate implementation. Governor Adeleke's development agenda for Osun State: 1. Welfare of workers and pensioners. 2. Boosting the state's economy. 3. Homegrown infrastructure policy. 4. People-focused policy on education, affordable healthcare, security, and social welfare. 5. Agro-based industrialization for wealth and job creation. Education. The Osun Chief Executive Officer emphatically stated that his administration will launch reform with direct focus on improvements of learning environment and outcome. To achieve this target, he said he will prioritize in-service training and welfare of teachers, enhancement of school environment, entrenchment of discipline in the school system, as well as involvement of the parents, teachers associations in various schools. Just as he promised that his administration will convene an emergency education conference to articulate its blueprint on the restoration of the state's education policy, agro-industrial. The 60 democratically elected governor of Osun State did state that the need to boost wealth creation, job opportunities, and food security through innovative agricultural reforms covering all the agricultural value chains will be given top priority. Aside the introduction of modern agricultural practices to shift attention to agriculture for export to take advantage of global markets, he did promise that he will target agricultural export earnings by establishing modern farmers markets where producers and off-takers can transact businesses. On tourism, in the last 100 days of his administration, the state helmsman did promise that tourism would be given the needed attention as well. By virtue of Osun State being the historical capital of the Yoruba people, he therefore has affirmed his intention to develop a strong business model to transform the rich historical heritage into huge tourism potentialities. According to him, he will encourage and partner with the traditional institutions, business organizations, and foreign partners to develop the culture and tourism industry, which includes the beautiful waterfalls, the Osun Osogbo World Heritage Site, and many cultural festivals the state is blessed with. Women and youth developments. Women and youths are important segments of the development program, according to Senator Jackson Ademola Nuruddin Adeleke. The governor has therefore set up a youth advisory council to produce an impressive blueprint for youth development in Osun State. In the area of health, and coming on board the governance of the state, the governor stated that the health sector in Osun is in serious need of urgent attention. Therefore, his government will give priority attention to the improvement of the primary healthcare services, by improving the working conditions of health workers and expanding the coverage of health insurance scheme. Similarly, he planned to establish a standard diagnostic center using the public-private partnership model and adopt measures that will retain medical practitioners in Osun State. In the area of local government reforms, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke promised that in line with his campaign promises, he will ensure that local government autonomy is given the needed attention and priority in line with the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution. Therefore, he promised that the lost glory of the various local government and area offices in Osun State will be rejuvenated, thereby making them more responsive to the needs of the people at the grassroots. To whom much is given, much is surely expected. Governor Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke did promise during his electioneering campaign before becoming the governor that from time to time he will be having a meeting with traditional rulers as a way of getting them acquainted with the day-to-day happenings in Osun State. In line with this promise, a great day and occasion it was when the governor, in his official capacity as the Chief Executive Officer of Osun State, stormed the Finance Building State Secretariat, where the traditional rulers usually have their monthly meeting. The mood of the traditional rulers, led by the chairman of Osun State Council of Obas, Oba Adeyeye Enito Ogunwusi Ojaja II, could best be seen than described while playing host to the governor during the meeting. Receiving the governor, the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, expressed this sense of appreciation to the governor for the honor and respect to the traditional rulers in Osun State. The frontline traditional ruler pledged the love and commitment of his fellow traditional rulers to the administration of Governor Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke.
Babaláwo wà, wòlíì wà, aláàfáà wà, oníṣègùn wà, gbogbo agbẹjọ́rò wà, gbogbo wa lára ní àpapọ̀ ní. Nítorí ìdí èyí, àwọn máa gbà yín ìyànjú lóòrèkóòrè ọlọ́ọ̀bá méjì. Ó ti wà nínú pé a máa gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀, a máa gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀, a máa gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀, a máa gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Other traditional rulers did take turn to also express their warmness of heart and character to the governor for deeming it fit to pay them a visit.
Àwa ni Ọlọ́run kò òṣùpá ta lọ́rẹ̀, àwa bàbá, àwa ọba, àwa lọ́lọ́run kò ní ayé. Òṣùpá kò ní wọ́ọ̀kù kan. Ọgbọ́n àtọ̀wé wọ́n fi lo àwẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run funfun. Okun àti agbára wọ́n fi lo àwẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run funfun gbogbo yín. Ọlọ́run àpọ̀ yín máa ṣe ẹ̀ẹ́dì ṣìṣe. Ẹ̀ẹ́dì bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ayé o, ẹ̀ẹ́dì bọ́ sọ́wọ́ àwọn àkà, ẹ̀ẹ́dì rìn níjọ́ tí owó ń tànà. Gómìnà wa tuntun káàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àgbàlẹ́rù ọ̀dọ́wọ́ ọmú. Tóun bá ti dọ́jọba kò sí ọgbẹ́ lásìkò yẹn o, èèyàn bá tó lò tán. Tó bá tó wù yẹn jẹ sílé yẹn bá jẹ́ dáàlì yóò tó wá bèrè lówó pé ẹgbẹ́ rẹ ẹ ti wà fún gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ pátápátá tí ń bẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun.
Èyí tí a rí yìí, àwa tá a tiẹ̀ ti pẹ́ lóyè díẹ̀, tá a dẹ̀ tó ti ṣèjọba tó pọ̀. Gómìnà kan ò gbé inú ilé ìwá síwájú àwọn ọba rí. Inú wa dẹ̀ dùn pẹ̀lú wálé. Ọlọ́run apáyín náà lè ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́ rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ̀rí ìjọba náà ṣe.
Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ fọ́kọ̀ síwájú gidi gan because wọ́n dúró dè yín níbi pé kẹ́ má láṣeyọrí ṣe ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀rí ṣe lágbára ọlọ́run.
ọlọ́run ló ṣèlú ló sì ṣe mọ́ ọba yín dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run wọ́n pe wèrè ní wọ́n bá fẹ́ ewúrẹ́ ìyá ó fi náà gbọ̀jọ́ka. wọ́n pe wèrè ní ó fi náà gbọ̀jọ́ka. bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n bá ń pè èèyàn lórí tó ó sì jẹ́ pé níbẹ̀ ń rí nù manuel àbóyó máa dá lọ́run lọ́mọ ogun nǹkan nǹkan ló ń fẹ́ ọ̀sùn ó ṣe é.
In his brief remarks, full of gratitude to God, Governor Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke reminded the traditional rulers of his earlier pledge to make it a habit, at least on a quarterly basis, to visit them and get them acquainted with the past, present, and future development of the state.
I'm going to take my time. But if I campaign, tí mo lọ káàkiri, tí mo kẹ́ ìbàbá mi. Mo ní ní agbára Ọlọ́run tí bá ti wọlé gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà Ọ̀ṣun. Mo sọ wípé ìmọ̀ràn fẹ́ máa fún mi. Màmá Abayi, mo wá sọ wípé àjọ ṣèjọba yìí. Àní fámìlì wa tí bàbá wa fi kọ́ wa ni pé kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ kó wò dáadáa tó bá ti sọ báyìí ó láti ṣe ni because you believe in integrity. Òun náà ni màá ṣe òun ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí bí mo lè ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí tó kó bí a continuous process tí màá ṣe ẹ má gbà mí mọ̀ mo lè mọ̀ ìpè ní apá ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀yìn ìṣòro lọ́nà.
The last 100 days, no doubt, has been very, very eventful and remarkable in Osun State, with a lot of things to cherish and adore by Governor Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke-led administration.
Lucrative